Hey everybody, Braden here, and I'm finally bringing you the Battle of Hoth. Now, we got to run this game at a gaming store called Goldmine Games, so shout out to Mike for letting us run it there at his gaming store. And this is footage from recording at the end of each round, so it's going to be kind of sporadic, but I just want to kind of get a general shot of what's going on. So the premise of all this is a 2-on-2 Empire versus the Rebels, and it uses a rule set called Fubar, which I'll put in a link in the description below so you can go check out the website. All the cards you see for all these different units, the Snow Speeders, the Chicken Walkers, the AT-ATs, those are all their cards. Now we've kind of shortened down what rules we use as far as, but it's just overall it's just a one page of rules. Uses a D6 system. The premise of it in Fubar really kind of is equivalent to that of Warlord that was done by Max Carr. And the idea behind it, just a simple, roll a hit, roll a save, you're done. So Coach and I finally got Hoth out after, God, it's been a few years since we've run this game. And we changed a couple of things in it. One is the snowtroopers actually started outside the AT-ATs this time. And Coach and I we talked about it after these two games that we ran this last Saturday. And we decided, you know what, we like that. They're finally getting into the action and can get stuff going on. And so we decided that was one change. And the other change we did is we toned down the Chicken Walkers a bit more. So now they just pretty much just have a weapon set. And that's everything else. And those were the two major changes that we did. And I'm pretty happy with those. There's really not much of anything else to change. So the Empire players, you have General Veer's player who's trying to essentially destroy the shield generator that you saw earlier, and then you also have a Darth Vader player who is trying to kill or /capture as many rebel heroes as they can. So this Hoth is centered around secret missions, and those are the two for those two players. And on the other side, you've got a variety. For the rebel players, they're doing a lot of different secret missions. For example, during this video, you'll see it pan over to Han and Chewie, who are working on the Millennium Falcon. And those dice represent repair points, and so that's essentially what they're doing the entire game. They're trying to repair the Millennium Falcon and get the heck out of there. R2-D2, his secret mission is to actually get to the X-Wing, and you can see him already in the hallway there. Leia, her secret mission is essentially escape Hoth. Of course, you can also see the Tom-Toms in behind to try and reinforce the rebels. The rebels have between the two rebel players, they've got 4 turrets, they've got a couple of satellite dishes, they have 4 medium blasters, they've got a total of 32 Hoth troopers, they have 4 Hoth officers, and that's what's all within those trenches. So that's a lot of stuff. And then the Imperials are hitting the trenches with 2 AT-ATs. Mind you, one of them is General Veer's. They've got 4 squads of snowtroopers. They've got 4 Chicken Walkers, and they've got a couple of medium blasters too. So there are, in this case, E-Web blasters. So they're going to be hitting those trenches pretty hard. One of the other elements that the rebel players can use to counter the Imperial Walkers are the Snow Speeders, which you kind of see there representing. They're not quite out there yet. They do eventually come out. Oh, and there's the medical droid too. Can't go wrong with the medical droid. But so generally speaking, there are only really 2 ways to damage the Imperial Walkers. One is the satellite dishes, and then the other is the Snow Speeders, and they really do have tow cables to try and take down the Imperial Walkers. And that's pretty much most of it. So, like I said, when it comes to victory conditions in the Battle of Hoth, it's about it's all about secret missions. Rebels, repelled the Imperials. It's not going to happen for the most part. They're going to get blown away really quick, especially too when your weapons just are not strong enough to hit those Imperial walkers. They're very tough to hit, and that's pretty much most of it in this. Like I said, the shield generator gets blown away, and when it does, most of the base gets shut down. That's why you don't see the lights on anymore. Of course, you can see Leia and the General Reekin and stuff. They're trying to escape. When the shield generator gets destroyed, it'll collapse part of the hallway too. So sometimes, if you're not quick enough as the Rebel player to get Leia out of the control room, you might end up having to go the Millennium Falcon route. But yeah, for the most part, enjoy the footage. I don't know the next time when Coach and I will run Hoth. We probably won't wait such a hiatus of, like I said, it's probably been, the last time I can really recall, it might be like 4 or 5 years ago. But I wanted to put this out there. Like I said, overall, Hoth is about the size of 4 feet in width, 8 feet in length. It has 4 panels. Each of those 4 panels is 4 feet by 2 feet, and that's where the overall size comes from. Also, when you destroy the shield generator, it brings in Darth Vader and his 501st Snow Troopers. No one ever dared try to take on the medical droid. That's why you see him bravely holding the doorway there. But for the most part, we ran it twice. In the first game, the Empire crushed. They killed so many heroes, and they took them out. And in the second game, we decided it was a draw. In this first game, it was pretty bloody. You had the Empire completely crush the the rebels. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions on the rules or any changes that we've made, don't be afraid to reach out, KroppyWargaming@gmail.com, or check us out on Twitter and Instagram. I'm always posting pics of other projects that Coach and I are working on. See y'all later.